do that. I'm going to go here. And we have places we can play. We have, obviously, Sakura. But I didn't know what I wanted to do on Sakura today. Other than I will show the more completed element of what I did yesterday. Because yesterday was the finishing up the storage area and collection area for the Skel'ton Hotel, the Skel'ton XP grinder. Oh, guess I gotta hit play. Haha, details. Yeah, so how are you all today, Jen? How has your day been going? Excuse me. Let me see. I know there are some things I still need to put over there. So, well, maybe we'll finish off a little of that. Not there. Oh, it's so jittery. Things are loading in, I guess. There we go. Ajax says hello. We'll say hi back. Okay, what did I do with my emeralds? I needed to get still some more, of this. I think mostly. I don't think I needed any more of that, but I'll take some. And I have more of it up here, but I don't have that. Did I put my emeralds in here? I did. Okay, so let's go back over to the prison. It's been going all right. That's good. And Fox and Pauly, how about your days? They've been good today? Still working, or? Not the most graceful landing, but it was a landing nonetheless. Oh, dude, where are you? You are this dude. It's the one I want. And you didn't refresh. That wasn't very nice. Sun's going down. I'm not going to stand in here for 10 minutes. Somebody else will have to sleep. Maybe that'll refresh it. If Ajax has his ears on, he hasn't come into chat yet, so he may not. Whale, fiddly-dee. We shall see. We shall see. Oh, there he is. He is in chat. I was just asking if you're able to sleep, because I don't sleep over here. And these guys are reset from yesterday when I was on. I want to see if they will reset. Did you now? You did. Good. All I want is this. Thank you, Ajax. Okay. Let's go back. Let's go observe the finished. Who put the puppy here? Whose puppy? It's cute and all, but it's out here all by its lonesomes. I scooch it over by Sparky, because I can't make it sit up. It's not my pup. Notice there's one in the nether hallway too. Come on, you can come over here and say hello to Sparky. There you go. All right, you got friends. You can bark at each other. Okay, let's go down, and I know I can at least put in the missing lavender light blue things. Jaxter always leaving his dogs around. That's what I figured. It's got to be Ajax, you know. So, yeah. I got the floor in, I guess, how I wanted it over here. Not there. Got a little path that fits the Skel'ton Hotel. But it made it all, it's all white. Isn't it nice and bright and lovely? Isn't it nice? And I put this, I changed that out. That was the light blue, just like the two sides in the center. I just thought it was better there. And this still may get sorted differently. But I needed, let's see, I need these here. And then this goes, well, we need one there. This goes on this side. Not there, B. And then, okay, I guess I did need this here. I was making this wall slightly different, I guess. A little bit. Variations in the decorations. Okay, so the walls, they all done. Nope, not done. Look at that. I even have some left over. And I don't think I'm going to do this. I don't know. I'll have to think about that more. And of course, this was finished down here as well. Isn't this just the prettiest, loveliest XP grinder you've ever seen in your life? It's glorious, right? Yeah. And it's working wonderfully. I don't need it right now, so I'm leaving. But now, what do I do? Guys, what do I do? I don't have a project. Anyone have a project? What are you guys doing? What are you all working on? Could dig out more tuff. Could go down, dig for more diamonds. Bacon! Be silver bee, do, do, do. I don't remember how the tune goes at the moment. It was in my head earlier today. Bacon made me a wonderful song on Suno. I don't know how to put it here, or I would put it here so it could be played. You know, like how on Mickey's stream she has her song for her world. I could put it here. Well, kind of here. Of course, Bacon would have to approve that, of course. To build some room in your hotel, I'll bring special skeleton. No. We don't want any special skellies, otherwise known as that guy from the ancient city. He's not the kind of skelly I want. And besides, he's not a skeleton anyway. Yeah. Be silver, be. Do. Be silver, be. Something like that. That's the tune. It's really a catchy tune. I really, really like it. So upbeat. I think it's even more upbeat than I try to be. Of course, maybe I don't try to be upbeat very often. It's a family trait, to be honest, to not be upbeat. So I have to fight that a lot. Oh, I don't care where you play it. It's free. Oh, thank you so much, Bacon. Ajax, no, those. I'd bring the wither skelly, the dry skelly. The husk, or the what does he go by in the desert? What is the name of that dude? I know what you mean. The dry skelly. Hey Val, welcome in. And the ice, the stray, no. What is the name of the one that's out in the desert? It's a new one. Because I know I saw it that one time I did go out to the desert. Parched, that's it. Thank you, Pauly. Yes, indeed. So now, what do I do? I don't know what to do. It's raining. It's raining. There's also ancient debris mining. I'd have to go back in that that crazy place that Ajax led me into last Friday. There's a couple things I could do. And speaking of Val keeps trying to get me over onto RPG. Val, you have no idea how much of a chicken this bee is. I am, yep. and I've seen the stuff. Moa! Oh my gosh, it's a Moa raid. Thank you for bringing your people in here, and welcome in. Viking Queen, welcome in. Gosh, I can't even talk. Gorgor Big. What were you working on, Moa? And Durban, hello. Hello. One of us. The bee is struggling today because the bee just doesn't know what she wants to do. I mean, some of my options are, I got a couple of them, because I haven't been to my solo world since the end of January. I don't even know what I last did over there, so that's an option. I have my daughter's family realm, which some of the stuff will be a little similar here, especially the mine, my mine tunnel, and the fact that I made a skeleton XP grinder there the same weekend after I made the one here. It's not decorated like this, though. Two other options where I'm also at is, and I've mentioned these before, I think I even mentioned some of it yesterday. Last December, Motown Mickey, had invited me to her realm, and I had joined there for the 1 month long Better on Bedrock that she was doing, utilizing the same world that she's in. And I only really got to play on it for 2 days, just because time was limited and because Sakura was just starting its brand new season. And I had the flu when it started, so I was a little bit behind, even though I did have a day, I think, earlier than some of them, because I'm a patron for the server host. And but anyway, Mickey had invited me last December, and I played there for just two days worth of time. And she's been saying, come on, you need to get back on here now that we're back on the Stony Peaks. So a couple days ago I did, so I could go there, but I have nothing there. I don't know my way around. I won't say I have nothing. She was very gracious in getting me some startup gear. And so I have armor and a few tools, and I was able to, as she gave me the tour, I was able to get, why did I do that? Some additional equipment that Hannah provided. But she gave wings and stuff. So, I'm initially set. Everybody, it's her world that she has had for, I think she said 5 years. Is that right? In Durban, yes. It was fun. But we spent 7.5 hours while she gave me the tour of the place. So it was a lot of fun. It was safe. And she has a Asian pack that she uses on it. So there's a whole bunch of stuff I'll have to be learning about that. It's a kind of a, it's more of a decorative, right? And oh yes, thank you to whomever's getting the shout outs. Who's here? Fantastic Sherlock Fox, yes. Hello. Oh, and Draco's coming in with a raid too. Welcome in, Draco. You were playing something called Lethal Something. I stopped in for just long enough to give a lurk and headed out before I started my stream. And did I say hi, Rod? If I didn't, I'm sorry. Yeah, it's yeah. So you know, I've lots of stuff to do, and today I just I don't know where I want to go. I think I want to. I'm almost tempted to go to the family realm for a little bit. Maybe I'll just be bouncing all over the place. You'll have a fun day of bouncing around with the bee. Might be a good day for that bee song to play if I knew how to get that to do that. I don't know how to do it, unfortunately. I'm not that technically savvy. Tom actually got it as my, ITT Tom got it as my walk-on, which I thought was so cool. So it's like, first time ever I've had a walk-on, I think. Or do I have a walk-on on someone's? I think someone did give me a walk-on, but I don't remember what the song was. Bouncing with bee. Isn't that kind of like a baby bumblebee? That's how Bacon started with the song. Was Mickey was telling him about how we were out and about and we got the little baby bumblebee and we started singing that preschool baby bumblebee song that the kids all learn. I think it was my daughter that first taught that song to me, but Mickey remembers the words and I didn't. I still can't remember the words, but I'm a little bit older too, so remembering things is tough. But you know, I think RPG looks like it could be a lot of fun, but I would absolutely have to get rid of all my inhibitions about dying in game. I think it's probably a very dangerous place to play. Might be a good thing for B to go try that out. So I'll have to consider putting in the application over there, or filling it out at least and submitting it. Where am I going and what am I doing? See, here we go. It's the bee just bubbling around. Haven't done anything with a raid farm in ages. Only dangerous if you choose to be dangerous. Yeah, I'm sure. I want to go back and watch your VOD from this morning. You do have them on Twitch, right? They're saved. They're there. Because I came in really, really late. You had already been up for almost 2 hours, and then I think you quit not too long after that. And I was struggling trying to get my AirPods to work. Yeah, one of the other things I need to do here on Sakura is I need to make an actual pathway from over there at the main base house. I thought I saw a little baby chicken. Little baby chicken. I have one in my storage room. Compliments of... Well, no, that one wasn't compliments of Cuban. Cuban, the grown chicken was compliments of Cuban. That day he was messing with me. Looks like somebody's been out here playing around. Which is fine. Told my daughter when she joined the server that she could have based over here. You know, I mean, the island's pretty big. I'll pick up the debris. I'll be the vacuum cleaner. I'll clean house. Clean house at home, I'll clean house on server. Do I need steak? Maybe. Oh, just remember I need to put my controller under the desk so it's not as obvious. Make a noise. This dude over there, my daughter based over there. Her name is Yarn Beast, for those who don't know. And I'm forgetting my manners, Moa. If you need to head off or lurk, or if you already have, that's fine too, after your stream, post-stream. And again, thank you for bringing your peoples in here. I appreciate it. And the same with Draco. So, my grandson on the family realm was very kind to me as well. He went out to the end. We have not yet fought the dragon on the family realm. He went out to the end, bridged across the gaps, major gap, 1,200 blocks distance, I think, without a carved pumpkin, without dying, without falling into the void. Mickey! Welcome in. And he spent some time out there and brought me back a couple dozen shulker shells or more and a couple pair of wings, so even on the family realm I can fly around. And on Mickey's world, Mickey gave me wings so I can fly. It's that I believe I can fly. I believe I can touch the sky. I don't remember how the rest of the song goes. See, I'm getting these so that I can start burning stuff down here. These guys are funny. The chicken gets up here on the hopper, which I usually put like a shulker in there so that it just drains into the hopper. And she lays eggs on top of it. It's like, this time obviously she didn't. She left it back there. But she gets on the hopper and that's where she'll drop the egg. And she will still blame Cuban. I'm just going to put these in here for now to hold them in reserve. Yep. I believe I can fly. Yep. I still want to know where that one little baby bumblebee went to that I named, where it took off to. Silly little bee. Oh my goodness. So I think, oh my gosh, I just don't know what I want to do today. I'm sorry, guys. I should have a plan, shouldn't I? I think it's better to have a plan or just kind of play it by ear sometimes. What do you all think? I can harvest. I could at least do that while I'm jabbering on and on about absolutely nothing important. Do you be? Yeah. Oh gosh. What was an iron spear that was out there? Is that my fortune? No, it's silk touch. And of course I don't have my fortune on me. Well. Nothing in my mailbox that I didn't put there. Let's see, this stuff, this goes upstairs. That's a downstairs thing. Some of this stuff can go downstairs. Oh, that's where I was putting those. Okay. Close enough. Downstairs, downstairs, downstairs. Down, 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 down. Sticks. You never know when you might need to beat something up with a stick, so I'm going to hold on to the stick. Or place a sign. How my empty shulkers. I only have 3 empty shulkers on me. There's my fortune axe, the one I wanted, so I'll put that there. They're all the same. Every world, I try to make them all the same. Really? Darkness falls again? Too soon. Yep, too soon. Playing by ear is a plan. Yeah. Wish I could play the piano by ear. When I was pregnant with my son, I took about, 4 months worth of piano lessons. Never touched the piano again. However, the kid, we put him in piano and voice lessons. He has a wonderful voice, but he's very shy about singing in front of people. So I have only heard him myself a couple of times actually singing. Once was in the car, and that's when I realized just how good of a voice he has. He sang that song, Shaboom, Shaboom, da-da-da-da-da-da-da, something, however it goes. It's an oldie. Shaboom, Shaboom. He sang that, and it's like, what? He knew the words even. It's like, I didn't think that was something would be even in his wheelhouse, a song to sing. But he loves singing stuff by Queen. It's like, really? Queen? Seriously? Yeah, oh well. To each their own taste, I guess. It's not my kind of music necessarily, although I will admit some of their songs were fine. I guess. I mean, obviously, because some of the songs, one of the songs, what's it called even? I can't even think of what the name of it is, has been used. It's kind of become an iconic song used in, commercials and television shows and stuff, right? Am I doing potatoes? Potatoes. Doing potatoes. Taters. And the son, we got him his own keyboard. He doesn't want to play on the actual piano because he must, I'm guessing he has maybe has perfect pitch, because he certainly has an ear for for music. I went downstairs one day because he was playing Furelise on the piano, and I go down there and he didn't even have any music. He was playing it by ear from memory and picking out the tune. He could remember the tune, which was crazy. Somewhere, yep. Yeah, sorry, I'm totally ignoring chat. Playing by ear is a plan. Playing piano with fingers is easier than playing by ear. This is true. Queen and or Freddie had some amazing songs. Yeah, I can't deny that. It just isn't my particular style of music though, so, but yeah. What is it? They're the ones that did We Will Rock You, right? That was the one I was trying to remember a moment ago. You hear that all over the place. Metal Statistic, hello, how are you today? Bee is just kind of bumbling around like bumblebees do. But then, oh, they're out. They're not out. They're in the hive, or in the nest. We are the champions. Yeah, I'm familiar with that one too. What else did they sing? See, sometimes I recognize a song, but I couldn't tell you who sang it. Sometimes when my son, well, obviously he's still in Wales at the moment, but when he's home with his door closed in his bedroom, which is all the way down the other end of the hall from this room, I can hear him singing. And it's funny because he has his headphones on and he's singing and he's trying to hit those really high notes, and it sounds like a wailing cat through the walls and the closed door stuff, because I'm not getting the full effect of what he's trying to sing. I'm just hearing certain parts of it. Under Pressure, Princes of the Universe, which is the theme song for the you got me there. I know there's a song called Under Pressure. I couldn't have told you who sang it. And the Highlander, is that like a stream series? Because I think I've heard of it, but I have never ever seen anything about it, I don't believe. Okay, we got beats. This stuff I can just put in here. This stuff will all go over to the prison when I feel they're hungry, and well, that doesn't. That gets composted when I feel the prisoners deserve a meal. Too bad we can't get rid of those somehow, other than just burning them. It's my faux cloud. They have a song, Killer Bee. Not familiar with that either. And they being which group? Vanilla Ice? Later sampled by Vanilla Ice. Yeah, see, co-written with David Bowie. Okay, I'm familiar with David Bowie, but I couldn't tell you what he sang. I mean, he was like 1980s, right? I'm more like in the genre of the 1960s and 70s when it comes to any kind of pop music of the times, generational music. Might even include some 50s in that, frankly. Of course, growing up, my parents only listened to country western. You know, Johnny Cash, Loretta Lynn, Red Sovine, all those peeps. Those are peeps maybe some of you don't even know. So, yeah. Okay, I farmed out harvested my crops. Kind of sounds like when you're on Stardew Valley, you have to go out and harvest your crops or they start dying, and you have to go water them. At least here we don't have to water them. You just put water in place and you're good. Should probably check the sheep farm. Probably harvest the sugar cane. Do wool farms cause lag? Like the outlaw country music and some of the older country, like Roger Miller. Okay. Trying to think of the first few words. Trailer for sale or rent. No, room to let 50 cents. No shoes, no. Gosh, it's been so long. King of the Road, yep. I know the song. Hank Williams, yep. Yep. I remember when I was really, really little, like barely above toddler age, I wanted to grow up and become a country western singer. I wanted to be like Loretta Lynn. You know, we used to watch my parents used to watch the Porter Wagner show, which was where Dolly Parton kind of, in part at least, got her start. She was on that show. And I remember her from there. Let's see. Sugarcane is something that can go over to the prisoners too. See, it gets all framey, laggy over there. I don't know the term for what it's actually doing. Porter was amazing. Yep, Patsy Cline. Yep, Glenn Campbell. Yeah. All of those. And speaking of Patsy Cline, I was watching, what show was that way back? We're going back a ways now. She sang, she's a more recent generation. Leanne Rimes sang Blue. Was it was like on one of the contest shows or something? Gosh, it's been so long ago, I don't remember. Hey, Mike the Maniac, how are you today? Blue was written for Patsy, right? And she died before she could record it. But I thought she did record it. She did not as well? Because my memory is saying that when Leanne Rimes did it, that was the first thing I thought of was Patsy Cline. Even before anyone had mentioned anything about it. Maybe that's it. Maybe I've seen like something recorded once live. I don't know. It's interesting. Oh, and some of the other really old country songs that I really liked were the truck ones, like Giddy Up Go. I don't remember who sang some of them. I mean, they could have been the Red Sovine and some of those guys. And the Roger Millers and like. Do I have? I do. I haven't harvested my bee nest in a long time. Did I only get 2? Nope, I got 3. I got the 3. Bee needs something exciting, just not too dangerous exciting to do here today. Last I checked, there'd been no further sales over at the shop. I was just there yesterday morning, I think, or night before, right before, because I wanted to check it before stream yesterday. And there had been no sales, which is fine. I haven't bought anything over in the shopping district for a while either. I haven't finished doing the totem, but I need to find the sheet that I was drawing it out on. The pixel art. Like Mr. Bent does a lot of that. These things are growing up quite nicely, quite. And yes, I am still in need of birch to fill out my personally set required backup box. My beautiful silver bees. that go funny before they go in the hive and look like wasps. Evie, hello, dear. How are you? What's funny is I have to put on a fake American accent to sing that song properly. Which song? Which sounds absolutely hilarious if you're British. And I can't do it when not singing at all. Bobby McGee was written by Chris Christopherson. I mean, gosh, I can't think of her name. Janis Joplin? Yeah. No, that's a heck of a name. Me and Bobby McGee. But did she do Me and Bobby McGee? Or was that somebody else? Now it's raining. I don't want to go fishing. I fish too much. Because I fished... Why is that up there? Oh, I know. That's why that's up there. It's hiding the bottom of the crafting table. I don't even know what I have in my own house, you know? I have sand to burn. Oh, that's what I could do. I can bring a couple of those buckets in. And they can be burning the sand. Well, I don't even know where I could fly to. Where could I fly to? Could I go exploring? I'm a confused bee. Confused bee that doesn't know what to do. No. Bee, do it right. There. Just goes down there. Yes, Delta. Yeah, freedom's just another word for nothing left to lose. Nothing don't mean nothing, honey. If it ain't free, no. Yeah. 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 She was quite popular when I was a teenager. Oh, hi, baby. Dummy. Get rid of the kids. Only the in-game kids, not real kids. Oh, we got skeletons up there too. Thunder and lightning. Stop. Gary says he might be new here. You may be new somewhere, not here. You've been around here for quite a while. Yes, you have. So when do you go on that trip you're planning on going on, Gary? You mentioned it, somebody's stream yesterday. And how are you today, by the way, too? Tomorrow morning. And is it a distance you can drive in one day? Without giving specifics as to the wheres and the whats necessarily. Tired was a very busy week. Evie says he sees all, he knows all. 3 hours south. Okay, well, that's not a horrible drive. Gosh. I wish my family members were no more than a 3-hour drive. My daughter's like 14 hours, I think it is. And my relatives up north are... No, wait, take that back. Reversing it. My relatives up north is a 14-hour straight-through drive. And my daughter's at least a couple hours further than that in a different direction. Yeah, going to see Slack and Fam, Durbin asks. Yes, awesome, yeah. Get to see the itty-bitty baby. That baby seems so calm whenever she shows him on stream. Okay, where's the next tree? Come on. Guess I can plant a few more. And fire spawn, yes, yes. You have me wanting to call my mother. I wish I could call my mom. She passed away, unfortunately, in 2014. Yes, 2014, so it's been a long time ago, 12 years ago. So I have no living parents. My bio dad passed in 1998, and my stepdad passed in 2024. I want to say it's only been 2 years, but it might be longer. Mike Domaniac, are you new too? I mean, you popped in and said hello earlier, but now you're new? You're reverting in age or something like that? You know, it's kind of like the mysterious, what was it, the mysterious case of Benjamin Button? Gary says his dad is 14 hours south. Evie, 3.5 hours away, I think. I can't call my mother because it's 11 p.m., but I'll call her tomorrow. Yeah. The size of the U.S. is absolutely mind-bending. And we're small compared to, what, China and Russia? Usually I use my mending bow for this, but I'm lazy. I didn't want to get it out. Nobody says anything about not sleeping, right? So don't crouch when you do things, Bee. Mickey says to Dermot, what you doing? Yeah, but about the size of Europe. Legitimately, I can get 4 countries away in 14 hours. Yeah, you know, I kind of feel bad for my son over there in Wales because currently he's on their 3-week spring break from classes, and I think is this the last week? And he got really, really sick the week before break, and hindsight, he's almost wondering if it wasn't COVID, because he was so sick, and because even since then he's having a few lingering after effects that he doesn't know if he should be contributing those to the sickness he had. Hello, kitty. And or if it's just coincidental. It was really weird. I'm sorry to hear. Well, he's fine now. Other than this morning, he was going on about like a heel spur or something, and he thinks maybe it's a pair of climbing shoes that he purchased while he was over there. That maybe they might be just a half size or so too small, and it's bothering his foot. So, but he doesn't know if it's that or something else in there. But he says there's a bump. But he was so sick that week, 2 weeks before the break, that he didn't even have mental capacity really to think about what he could do or to make any plans for the break. Yes, in Wales. He's doing the semester abroad there in Swansea. Depends when he got sick and with what, October through to about February, a lot of sickness. No, this was just recently, so but it's interesting because he was the only one who got sick, and he is in a, I don't know, he refers to it as a flat. I guess that is kind of the UK kind of terminology. It's somewhat like a dorm, I guess, where there's, I don't know, 4, 5, 6 other roommates, so to speak, or housemates, and none of them got sick. And one of them even went to, let me see if I can remember, it was a country, one of the countries in Africa, Rwanda? Because one of the guys has a girlfriend there. And the roommate went there for his break. So, these guys aren't just staying home. They're out and about. Some of them go to the pubs and stuff. And my son even, typically goes into the city from the school and gets meals and hangs out with his friends. So they've all been exposed to the same things. If everyone is sick, you'd be more worried. It's actually not a bad sign. Meningitis is going around at the... Ew. Yeah, that was one of the things I did question him about there. And he said he looked up all this stuff on meningitis. And he did go to the A&E. That was terminology I wasn't familiar with, so he enlightened me on what an A&E is, similar to like our urgent care, ER, emergency room type stuff. But gosh, he was so sick. And yeah, he made sure that was kind of one of the things he needed even before he went overseas, was to make sure he had all the proper stuff. Hey, Julie, welcome in. Long time no see, it seems like. How you doing? Yeah, he's a good kid. He's pretty smart. He keeps track of things. And, of course, the Mama Bee here, she's in touch with him constantly. And Hive Dog, hello. How are you guys? And Bee's just kind of bumbling around today. There's nothing very specific that I'm doing. I'm jabbering and trying to figure out something to do. We've been talking about country western music, talking about my son's health, but talking about family and distances and how far they are and how everybody should call their mama just because. Mamas are special. I don't have my mama anymore. We didn't always get along. In fact, we hardly ever got along until the last few years of her life. But even so, we kind of made peace with each other the last few years. Could do mushrooms. Don't really feel like doing the mushroom thing. Ah, yes, Dr. Samuel Webster is a teacher at that uni. Best anatomy teacher medicine has ever known. Yeah, I don't know. My mama is 74. Oh my gosh, Durbin, you could be my child and still work 60 plus hours a week as an IT consultant. Every student doctor watches his videos. Seriously, Durbin, you could be my child. Your mama's only a couple years older than I am. Yes, I said it. Nah, my age doesn't bother me. Because I don't feel like I am that age at all. Until I physically try to do things. It's a different story. A very old soul. Does that mean I'm a young soul? Oh, gosh. Could head over and look at Ajax's place. Didn't he leave? He did. He left the realm. Or the server. Well, let's see if I can accidentally lose my 62 levels by going over there and see there's that drowned there in the water holding a piece of something, so he's persistent. We'll see if we can't get rid of him. Yep, oops, and then another one's going to come up. But this one will be gone. He's no longer persistent, and his debris is not there to make anybody else persistent either. Oh, guess I got to cross this water too. I know, I could fly. Rod says, you're a young old. Yeah. Seriously, I mean, you know, I had my kids. Well, my daughter, I wasn't too far away from becoming 30. And then my son, I gave birth to him when I was 45, so yeah, I don't know if I'd recommend that, but yeah. Hello, you pretty little horse. Pretty little horse. I'm not looking for horses. I'm adventuring on foot because... What are you doing way up there, dude? Aren't you a drowned? Why? What? It's not a zombie. He's a drowned, right? No, come on. Come on. Have I gone crackers? What the heck? Where'd he go? He must have gone in there. Yeah, there he is. Dude. Seriously? Oh, we don't want your kind. Oh, and I miss. Let's, I'll just run. Saving the world. We got the opposite. Let's see. Oh, that guy had armor on? Is that why? Oh, is that why the gold flecks show on him? I guess I don't pay attention to that. Let me back up here. I like to think of myself as a fairly new car, but with many, many miles on the clock. Drove it like I stole it. Oh, goodness. Before something comes out here, let me at least sleep. He has armor on. We got the opposite B. Everyone in my family had kids between the ages of 17 and 23, so I knew my great-great-grandmother personally until she died when I was like 10 or something. My great-grandparents on my mom's side were still alive when I was about 3. Because my mom started pretty young. She got married at 18. And had my sister at, well, she wasn't quite 19. In fact, she got married, let's see, her birthday was on 10. She got married on the 5 days after she turned 18. She had just graduated high school. I do like what Ajax has built over here. I like that structure. Looks cool. That's dangerous, sorta. Could at least give a person a good scare if they fell into it. I guess we got a bridge over here. This was his, if I'm remembering right, if he's still here in the chat, I'm not sure. He might be tending to things that he has to do. Yeah, the villager breeder. Yeah, this was his villager breeder. No, I don't need any villagers. I have prisoners, not villagers. Not sure what that is. I like visiting Ajax's base. It's close to home and has all kinds of cool stuff. But I am not going to go down into his cave maze because I will get lost in there like everyone always does. The Big Red, how are you? I did pop in over at your stream just to see what you were up to a little bit earlier. I haven't been over in a long time. Gosh. Yeah, I followed Big Red a long time ago. Long time ago. Let's see, what does Ajax have here? Sheep and skeleton horse and regular horses, a saddle, a couple saddled horses. It is, he's got a zombie horse. A couple places I haven't been in a long time, if I could remember how to get there. I haven't been to Pauly's base. Might have to use my wings for that. At this point, it's becoming an adventure. Sometimes I do this even when I'm playing all by myself, which, well, in a sense I am right now anyway. Nobody else is on, I believe, because Ajax left. But I'll have been doing something and then I just meander off and go for a wander. And that's what I'm doing now. Hi Bee in room, long time no see. Have a great stream. Thanks, Big Red. Good to see you. One of these days I really do need to pop in and stay a little longer and say hello. I don't know who's been getting shout-outs and who hasn't. Fox is probably somewhat busy with stuff. I think I saw one shout-out earlier get done. Shout-out was given to Moa. Okay, so Moa got a shout-out. I think that's the only one. Oh my gosh. Well, guys, this is a verbal shout-out. Go follow everybody. Follow Motown Mickey. I think most of you already do anyway. Follow, look at all this debris. Ajax. Oh, gosh. Yeah, what was I saying? Yeah, Motown Mickey. Let's see, who else streams? Oh, we got the shout out for Mickey. Okay. Oh, Something's getting dug here by somebody. I'm not sure who. Ajax coming down this direction. A little bit further, a little bit away from home, or just getting some dirt for his needs. Oh, it's a little baby gray sheep, light gray sheep. Oh, aren't they cute? Just like a little plushie. You want to pick them up and squish them. Crafting table over there. Oh, I got a few rockets. I guess I can fly. See, this is outside the build limit, so I'm thinking pauly is this way. There's a whole sandy mountain somebody could tear down. And I'm sure the portal here has been torn down or looted. We've probably all visited it a time or two. Yep, no chest, no gold. I probably did it myself. Okay. I think maybe there might be pauly's. Yep, I think. There's a village there, and pauly is in a village. A converted village. Maybe that's not. No, maybe that's the other village on the little island. Up. Yep. Yeah. See, there was this was one potential place to have based. It's a really cool little island that had its own village on it. It's really neat. But the build limit is 1,000 in all directions. General Greasespot raiding in. Welcome in, General Greasespot. Tell us what you were up to and what you were doing. And if you need to raid and run and refresh, please do. But before you go, let me know what you were up to, and welcome in. General, the GCOR community, may our raids be full of laughs, our cheer unstoppable, and our allies always ready. Ah, that's an awesome greeting. Anyway, this village has been looted, probably also many times. Moa says hydrate. Okay, I will hydrate. There's my water. And I just realized my loaf cat is again laying on my laptop keyboard. And now Gary says stretch. Okay. that made the cat stand up. I want to lift her off my keyboard. Don't be pressing keys, kitty. Gosh. Oh. Let me get in the house here. I just want to be safe. Okay. Goofy cat. I'll lift the cat even off the desk completely while I stretch. All right, replying to Durban. Ocean Monument. What about the Ocean Monument? What am I losing here? Oh, getting ready for my first monument fight. Ah. You hear the cat protesting. Yeah, she does this. And hang on a second. I'm going to have to sit here for a minute and fix whatever it is she did on my laptop. Hopefully nothing. I think I can just close that. Close that. Flame? No. The reason she likes it is because it's nice and warm. Oh gosh. I don't know what she did. Oh, cat. Exit full screen there. Okay. I think it's back to where it needs to be. I hope. Oh my goodness. Kitty. Kitty. I'll be right there, folks. I'm just making sure everything's still functioning properly. I heard an Enderman. Okay, let's get on with what I'm doing, which really isn't a whole lot. Oops. No, that's still showing. Okay, there we go. Now, I'm going to close the lid a little more so that she can't lay down on the keys. It's dark, isn't it? No, there's the monsters. Of course there are. Which monsters? That monster. Flame? Sorry, guys. Cats and kids. Always fun. Well, I don't want to go out there. I don't want to go run. That darn cat. Yeah, you can lay behind it. You still get warmth. You don't have to lay on it. Okay. What's well, I've got wings. What am I worried about? Oh. Get away from the monsters. This over here is Pauly's base. Hopefully he doesn't have any monsters. Ooh, he's got a nice church over here. Why is there a horse coming through the portal? That's horse. You're saddled, armored. You're zombie. Maybe you live there. Okay, it's not for me to question. Yeah, he changed up this village. It started with a regular village, and he changed a lot of things. He has his deed. His deed has a guardian thing on it, because that's what he did. I'm hoping things are nice over here and well lit up and not mobs, because I don't want to mess up his beauty. Ooh, he's got a melon and pumpkin farm. I wonder if he sells any of those for the villagers. I don't know. Did I ever replant my melons and pumpkins? I don't think I did when I redid my garden area. Because I originally had the smallest garden ever, or at least that I have. What is this? Shulker loader, shulker unloader, loader and unloader? I don't know. I don't know about such things. That's too technical for Bee's brain. Bee knows how to. General Respot says, "How are you, Bee?" I am well, thank you. A little confused because I didn't know what I wanted to do today. So I'm just kind of running around, playing it by ear or by wing. Oh, wait, now, come on. Wait. This is the church. It's got church and no pews and no lectern. I know, he's just disguising his brewery. He put a brewery in the church? Pauly. Ugh. The sacrilege. Heaven knows why Eric thought it would be a good idea to bring one of those evil fish on land. Oh, did Eric bring one of those? The Moonshine Church. Ooh. Do I have a sign. Okay. Let's see. Where's a good place to put it? Oh, come on. It's got to be over here. Okay, come on. There. I don't know if Pauly's still watching, lurking, what. He'll see that. He'll go, who's Iwi? I don't know. He might remember who Iwi is here. Oh. Ooh. This is a thing like no touch. You got it. Aye, Captain. No touchy. Oh, he's got a skeleton horse in it. Very interesting choice. Oh, it looks scary. What else has he got here? I don't usually go into people's builds. I'm surprised I went into that one. Other than I've been over here before and he says it's okay. Ooh, nice fountain. Like a dragon head, serpent head. Ooh, I like it. I likey. Horses. I suspect it's probably dangerous out there. Yeah, chuck infested potions and go to town. Yeah, but as it doesn't belong to me, and he has no touchy, I will definitely obey that. Does he have anything up here and there? Furnace and crafting table. Yeah, I usually don't like to go into people's, especially if I'm like new on a server or a realm. I've been on this one with these people for what, 5 years, 6 years? So we all good. Okay, well, now that over there is Cubans. The one does anybody know the chords to Raccoon's base? I think that's the only base. I flew around it once. Let's go up to the air, up in the air. Let's see. So Cuban's base is there. This must be Raccoon's here on this little island section. Yes, this is Raccoon's. Raccoon doesn't get on very often. I miss Raccoon. When I first started playing with these guys back, gosh, 2019, 2020, 2019, Raccoon and Nope and I used to be the three that kind of hung out together the most. And or at least it seemed like it to me. And we were the only three at one point that were even pretty much still playing regularly. And we got tired of where we were at spawn and stuff, so we did a soft reset on our own. We flew out, 5,000 blocks or something from the original spawn, and we left all of our gear behind except for the wings and rockets that we took to get there. And I think about a half a stack of food or something each. Look at baby turtle. There's that little itty bitty. Oh, they are cute. I mean, I don't know which one I like better, this one or the original, because I did kind of like the original design. Ooh, he had the big underwater portal down there. Wonder if Raccoon claimed it, or if Cuban has claimed it. I'm not going to touch it. Anyway, we went out to an area. It was kind of an island, and the three of us kind of started fresh over there. We had no tools, no armor, no gear, no nothing. Other than, I think we took some seeds, I think, of the 4 crops, varieties of the crops, so we could at least get going on that, since we knew we were going to an island. And one person took an ender chest, and when we got to the destination, we put our wings and our rockets in the ender chest, and then the ender chest was destroyed. So we hadn't access to that in order to get back to the original spawn. Hey Shad, welcome in, or Sweet, whichever name you prefer. I think it's Sweet, right? And it's okay. You can be as late as you want or as early as you want. You can come, you can go, you can stay forever. You can, people have lives, and I know we all have things to get done. And in and out, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. So if you need to come and go, that's fine. Sometimes my words don't always match what my brain is thinking, so they may come out a little bit strange. I like what Cuban has going on this season. He's a little more, he's not so much Asian-y this year like he did last year. He didn't do, was that last year? Last season? When did he do his complete Asian house? Was that last season or the season before? Last season he had to be the season before. So he last season he did the blimp type thing up in the sky. That's right. This year he's doing a little more fantasy type with the big mushrooms and stuff. That's cool. And of course that takes us back over to the spawn island, or the spawn district. Okay, is that a defeated one, or is this one I'm going to have to battle with? So far, so good. Nope. Okay. Don't hit me. I don't have my sword on, or my shield on me. And my aim is awful. I have a cat right in my face. I haven't been able to fight one of these this season, except on my solo world. Done. So you guys get to run around and pick up all the debris. Okay, let's go giddy up. Where are we going to giddy up to? Can you jump? They may be able to jump. I may not be able to make them jump very well. I'm not real good at this stuff. And I'm probably missing a lot of chat. Reminds me of that one song, Take Me to Church. Oh, I get mining fatigue. Yeah, and the zoo world. Okay, the zoo world. Right. He caught a guardian in a minecart and brought it onto our zoo. Cuban in the last season in the shopping district, I think Nope took it there, had one of the little guardian type things, and it was at the top of his permanently installed somehow. I don't know how they managed to save it there. Permanently installed on the top of the, it was kind of like an aircraft controller's tower. He had a landing strip. I could get a... Seriously, go away, dude. Ugh. Why did you get your head in the way? I almost shot you. Now, they don't float, though. They just sink. Okay, of course they do. Oh, well, that wasn't so bad. I don't think I ever did that with a before. What do we have through here? We have Nope's mansion. Let's see. What did Sweet say? I'm being called both and other things. Well, hopefully any other things are all good things, not bad things. Nobody should ever be called bad things, and you are the sweetest thing, so you're always so helpful and so kind and warm and welcoming. Okay, that's Slow Ride's spawn house. This up here is Nope's mansion on the hill. Apparently he's got something he still needs to do. Pauly built the Torii Gate and the cherry tree. That's my little spawn house that I made for any of the newcomers or those who haven't seen it. And please don't laugh at me. I did follow a tutorial for the most part for that simple little house. And Ajax did the church up here. And I think it's pretty. Let's see. Oh, and we have Pauly's house. Pauly's was the first one here in the spawn district. Spawn is right in the dead center of the portal. And for any newcomers, this is the community server for TNC Cuban. This is our 4th season. It started just in December, Christmas. We have, I don't know, 18 whitelisted, 13 whitelisted. I don't know what the number is. And I think most of those have alt accounts as well for AFKing. We had what we saw there, the spawn district. We have the shopping district. And I know for some of you this is repeat stuff. You've seen it half a dozen times already. Nope's shop or shopping mall. Plaza, something like that. I think he called it. He sells shulker shells and slime and some honey related blocks. I think he sells wool. No, iron. Not wool, iron. Is iron? Yeah, iron. And Cuban sells beacons. They're in his beacon shop. Ajax, and I'm not sure how much of this is Pauly's, if they share just the trident angel, selling the tridents and the frog lights and prismarine. And I think Ajax, this is his, and it's this stuff. Oops. Wow, that stuff breaks easy, doesn't it? I'm putting it back. Honest. I have witnesses. Whew, that was kind of scary. That stuff breaks that easily? Resin? Wow. Okay. But yeah. I kept saying he needed to put the actual heart in here so that when it gets dark, it'll spawn the dude. Oh, there's a creeper up there. That's not a good thing. Must be dark spots. Where, did it despawn? I hope it just despawned. That's it. Hey Jax, you need lighting at the dye shop. Somehow. It needs to be improved. Oh gosh. And this is my wood shop. I have all the woods, the mushroom stems, respective leaf or leaf type block that goes with the different woods. They're all designated there. Yeah. It took a long while to get that. Well, be here and sleep. It is to die for. That's why we have the Grim Reaper, I guess. Hello, Woofy. And Mr. Porkchop. Oh, and Ajax also has, what is it, food? Yes, potatoes and carrots. And on Fridays, he sells fish, I guess. Does he keep fish in there? He does. Ooh, I should come buy some fish. On Friday, the fish is only 1 diamond for 3 stacks, I'm guessing. The rest of the week, it's 2 diamonds for 3 stacks. Got it. Okay. I have a fisherman prisoner who is missing fish. Well, I might have a little bit left, but it's getting low. And then Pauly has the TNT shop. Yeah, that could be scary, you know. And he has his deed on it. That signifies it's his. Pauly also has the glass shop. He doesn't sell the varieties, but he sells bottles and regular plain glass blocks. I went there to buy tinted glass, and he didn't sell it. And who has this? Was this a joint venture between Pauly and Slow, or Pauly and Ajax? I don't recall. But Slow Ride has the rocket shop over there and the gold shop. Let me in. I hate iron doors. Just saying. I think this is so cool. It's so gold. It is gold. Ooh, what's in there? And quartz. I didn't know he had quartz in here. That's why he said the other day about quartz. Has that been there the whole time the gold shop's been here? I did not know there was quartz in there. And yeah, if you guys are wondering what that is, it's a semi-working, I can never remember the name of it. It was by, I think, by Mad Hatter. And I don't even remember who I got the link from to be able to add it. But I understand if that is the one by Mad Hatter, that it's no longer available. Which is fine, because it's either I don't know how it's supposed to function totally, or it's only semi-working. You know what? I'm going to head back through the nether to my base, and then log out of Sakura and take a little tour of the family realm. Not that there's a lot there, because it's only been myself and my grandson who have been on. Which way do I want to go? Can I go that way? I always forget. Yeah, okay, this way is the shortcut. But I'll do that. I think I passed my base, but it's okay. I wanted to see our big nether dig, which we used a mob switch so that we didn't have to constantly fight the red dudes and the white dudes that are big and square, and the other guys that shoot you with bows and arrows. And we have buttoned the whole thing up. Don't fall off, bee. Buttoned the whole thing up so that we're supposed to be building a nether hub in there. I mean, our portals will still all be on this level, but the hub itself is supposed to be big and beautiful and glorious, like what we see on Farlands. I love that nether hub that I have seen in other streams. And I kind of had the idea that Nope's original plan, at least for the floor portion, was along the same lines with the layers and the fog effect and stuff, but none of the rest of us have seen any images of his plan. So I don't know what his plan is fully. But anyway, I am back here, and I'm going to log off this. I don't know if I can get down there. Get into my safety place. And then we will go over to, I think, the family realm today for the last 20 minutes or so. And just kind of show around what my grandson and I have been working on there, which may or may not be real interesting. I don't know. We'll see. But I did get permission that it would be okay to go there, so. It's a realm. It's here. And I did get the one who has the controls over all of this to turn mob griefing back on so that I could convert the villagers and such. I don't even remember where I logged out. Oh, I'm in my house, if you call it a house. It's my storage room. From one storage room to another. This is what I have here. And I have a cat. This is what my IRL cat that you heard earlier looks like. She is orange and white, very similar to that. She does not have green eyes though. And my IRL cat is 14 years old and has senility, I think. But you will notice that the stairwell, you look like it's going to look just like you were on Sakura. Pretty much the same thing. But here I have netherite gear. See, that leads, that's still my diggings for iron level on Y16. I kind of am repetitious in some things, and this goes to the skeleton grinder. I haven't finished this portion of the walkway yet, but I have. Hang on a second. Why are there letters up there in that? Delete those. Well, it's probably from when I was doing the sign for that I put on Pauly's church door. And we go this way. And it's a little longer in this world, but it's like it was just so amazing that in both worlds, the server and here in the family realm, that there was a skeleton spawner in such similar proximity. And so this one, I didn't do all the fancy decorating. I guess I'm still digging some out. But again, it's just the same, and it was the same exact dig out, stairs, water channels, the insta-kill or the one-hit kill. Only here I put, and of course I left instructions for the grandkids and for my daughter when they get on, so that they know how to use it, because pretty much everything here, we don't have a shopping district, obviously, because it's just 2 to 4 of us at any time. The kid's dad doesn't play Minecraft much anymore at all. So, and this is how I set the this area up down here. That's just absolutely nothing. It's just a hole in the wall. But I have the trash can here where I just dump the excess that comes down from in there. Fuel goes this side, smeltables up there, output there. You know, those of us who play a lot, we know those things, right? The other interesting thing was, you probably noticed that I passed over an amethyst block on this path, and it leads to the geode. So again, even here, there was a geode that was this close. And before I dug this hole, because I had to also kind of fill in, there was the water, a whole bunch of water here in one area. I had to fill in the sides and the floor and make it so I could pass it. But here was the geode. So we get the stuffs from the geode. I'm not going to harvest them now. It's just kind of a field trip, you might say. And it was this close from the path, well, that's not there. This close from the path off of the stairwell, which is just up here. And this world, unlike on Sakura, when I dug the tunnel or the stairwell like this, I ran into no open caves. I ran into no water. This one had this area just like this. So I put glass, made it an observation point, if you will. And there's a mine here that is yet to be explored. So I put glass so that I would remember it's there. That was just a little more of an opening. There was probably water. There's a zombie spawner down here, and my grandson took care of setting that up. I think he was grumbling because he didn't think it was working all that well. I don't remember how far down it is. I don't think it's too far. And I didn't pay attention to how he set it up, so I don't know if things were set up correctly. Oh, that's a long way down. I'm not going to go to it. But it seems to be a fairly nice world overall. And what the family realm has a tendency to do, not always, but most of the time, is they will use the year as the seed number. So this seed is 2026. That's it. Pure and simple. Set up a little room here. I've done a lot of mining, or a little bit of mining. Designated places for mining. Originally I was going to put my nether portal down here, and then I changed my mind and decided to leave it up at the regular base level. Since I spawned, well, I didn't spawn. I found my base in a taiga forest next to the ocean, next to water. This guy says, "Hey Bee, what are you up to tonight?" Well, right now I'm on the family realm. I was on Sakura up until, what, 10 minutes ago, 5-10 minutes ago. And I'm just kind of giving a little tour of what it is. And beyond that, not a whole lot. This, let's see, is it dark out? It's not dark, but it is raining. Okay, so I set my fishing here. And so this is just kind of the 10-minute tour. The family realm didn't get opened this year until the middle of March, so it's a month ago today. Actually, today's the 17th. It was March 17th. I have crops. He will be our converter when we get around to converting these guys. But the one thing that I was reminded of when we were first on here, because the villagers apparently do not breed or will not pick up product so that they can put it in their inventories and exchange it for breeding if you have mob griefing turned off. So I had to wait about a week before I could get mob griefing turned back on, and because I only had 5 villagers and I wasn't about to go thousands or hundreds of blocks out and try to bring them back one at a time or 2 at a time from who knows where we could find other villages. I would rather breed them. So here in the village proper, that's what's left of it, there are, let's see, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 villagers. And they're mostly like the fishermen, the farmers, the shepherds, that type of stuff. And then at the typical mob, or not mob, villager, yeah, I take it this way. I could fly. But this is fun. The Iron Farm Villager Trading Center. And we have the Masons and a Cleric and the armor, well, weaponsmith, armor and tool guy, and the rest are all librarians with the various things. Getting started on this was so hard. And we'll head back. But it's a nice stony shore. There's lots and lots and lots of stone out and about. And let's see. How do I want to show this? Take my boat. Grandson likes to build boats a lot and ends up leaving them everywhere. We have more boats. But there was one day I decided I wanted to make a path, the easiest way possible to get to where he was temporarily basing, and then also back up to spawn. So I boated over here. I looted out there was a single drowned village underwater thing over here. I took care of that. But I built the path. I had to take down all this sand. This was all high. Oh, somebody left a bow. But here, the spawn is up on that hill up there, and I built, if I haven't already passed it, I don't think I've passed it. You guys didn't see a path going off to the side, did you? No, I think it was further out this way. Yeah, it was 00, duh. We came this way. And I made a path to grandson's temporary village. He was in a village too. He did a few things. Ah, yeah, I put signs. That's a reminder. This takes us to spawn. So I had to build the path. It's not elaborated or fleshed out yet. It's just a basic steps get us there. And this is spawn. And grandson had cleared this out. I came in the in-game day 4. So he had been on an hour or so, I guess, longer than I had been, and cleared out a lot. Granddaughter came in and started a mining tunnel. And I'm not sure. Okay, granddaughter she's about 800 blocks away. Grandson is down there. So if you followed that straight ahead path, it would come out here. And this was the village that he spawned in, or not spawned in. He set up his original base in. He has now moved, and I don't even know if I have the cords. But it's a lot of taiga, a lot of mountains, a lot of ocean. It really was kind of a good seed in many respects. There have been a number of villages that we found. Now I want to say, I don't have a lot of rockets, but I think, I'm trying to remember where grandson made a creeper farm and a mob farm, and I don't know if I'm going in the, yes, okay, I am going in the right direction. Okay, there's the mob farm, there's creeper farm. So he got those set up, so I guess the only way to get into them is by flying. Oh, no, he does have scaffold there. Okay, both of them do have scaffold, because I'm not real good at the landing stuffs. We'll see. Sometimes I am and sometimes I'm not. Okay, I did find that time. But he set it up as a trident killer and has the stuff here. This is for the creepers. But I think this is the creeper. Isn't this creeper farm? Or is that the creeper farm? I think this is the creeper farm. What do I know? Okay. Go over to the other one. Oh, that's got an even smaller platform to land on. Oh. Mm-hmm. I'm trying to land. Yep, there we go. I was trying to catch the the scaffold. It's much harder to land on a small platform. Okay, so what do we have here? Yeah, this is the mob farm. And we've been in the Nether. I still need to put a portal at spawn. What is? Looks like a big hole in the ground over there. Tom, hello. Scaffold is not the worst block in Minecraft. Come on. And welcome in, by the way. But this is the little realm that I've been on a lot in just the last month instead of playing on Sakura as much as I normally do. I wanted to get going on here. And then, what? The scaffold is the worst block of Minecraft. 3 messages were deleted by a moderator. Oh, timed out Rod Snash for 300 seconds. No links allowed. Oops, sorry, Rod. Oh, gosh. Anyway, see, I'm trying to think. My daughter hasn't set up a place here on the family server. She's too busy with her work at the moment and time. The granddaughter, she's more into painting her fingernails these days. He doesn't have a bed here, does he? Oh. I guess I should tend to these guys since I'm here and they are too. And then I'll sleep. Eeks. Bad Rod, Gary says. Yeah, I probably have some pretty tight restrictions on here. I don't know. Again, I am not at all techy. Now, which way? I came in from that side, so I gotta go that way to get home. But again, we've only been on this world for a month, and it's been primarily just the two of us. But it is kind of a fun little, and I'll just fly back to my base. Fun little world. We have been in the Nether. We went to a bastion, and my grandson is much bolder than I am, so he did the hard work, the dirty work, you might say, of going down and collecting the treasure and the armor trim thing that was needed. So we have that, and that's how I've got all my netherite gear now. And we've been in the Nether just mining. I dug out a place for my own. Oh, I didn't show that where that is. It's just here at my little base. I'm a very repetitive person for the most part. I really am. But, let's see. Oh, I don't have any gold. Did I need gold in there? I better be safe. This is actually the ceiling inside my house. My bunker. I'm not sure what to call it. It was a house at one time. It was one of the original villager houses. And I just started digging down and digging in and digging out. Just looking for... Not the rockets be. Don't waste your rockets. We'll put that on the helmet, I guess. And we'll go in the Nether. And I'll leave that here. I don't trust myself. I really don't. We'll just go take a quick peek. So I set up the portal for my base, and it linked perfectly where I wanted it. I did it the way I think it was Ajax taught me. And trying to remember, did I think I put the one in the Nether. Yeah, this is, oh gosh, guys scared me. Why are you there? I've done some mining in the distances, so I know how far I went. Somebody sub? Says I'm at 25% of the way to completing my goal. And oh, we got an ad starting in a moment or two. Oh, and Gary gifted a sub to ITT Tom. Thank you, Gary. That's very kind of you. That's what the blurby sound was for. I looked up and it says, oh, sub goal. Yeah, duh. I'm thinking subscriber goal. Follower goal. My brain. Okay, this is the one to the spawn portal. I have the frame set up, but I haven't lit it yet. I didn't have the obsidian to go make it in the overworld. So I've got, so the directions face the same direction. And yeah. And I don't know if the grandson, he's done some stuff up here. Okay, we should be in the ad break for those who, well, those who have subs, of course, won't see the ad. It's only 30 seconds. Hieromancer is my grandson. And okay, this probably leads to the village. I don't think he has changed it, and I don't know the chords to where his current village, or not village, his current spawn is. I wonder if he did change it. I'm thinking out loud, and I'm at my 2-hour mark, but we'll check it out. We will see if he changed it, or if this goes back to that one Tega village where he based originally. But that is pretty much it on this world. We're still kind of getting started, even though there are a few things that are more close to end game, mid game. Come on, let me out of here. Oh, gosh. Yeah, it just brought me back to the village. That fence is just too close to the exit. That's all there is to it. Okay, see, I told you he likes boats. Think he's got enough boats? Okay. Well. I want to say there, I can't just drop down there. I would have to take the ladder. I wonder if he got everything out of there. But he originally, up until his move just a couple days ago, this was where his storage was. He had all these walls lined with double chests. And he has this silly little dude here that's still wandering around. Aww. Can you get out of there? I'm going to assume, maybe. Can he get out of there? Or is he too short? I don't know if he can get out of there or not. Oh, he can. That answers that question. Okay, I see what he did. He put those holes so he can't escape the... Okay. Ugh, the new cow sounds. Got to get used to them. And this was just the path that I showed from the air earlier. So I can fly back if I can get out of here. To my base. The granddaughter, she has holed up in a savannah village, but I don't think she's done anything there. Gathered a few things as she's explored a little. That's about it. And it's just, this has kept me busy here. And I tore down a I tore down a... where's my path? This is not the path. Where's the path? Is it this path? Yes, this path. A ruined portal that was up here on top of the hill. At one point I considered using it for my spawn, or my true portal, and changed my mind. It was somewhere over there. But then I also... Hello, White Wolf. Dug a path because there's another thing here that I will be doing eventually, and I will show you. I have one on Sakura, and I will be doing it here as well. but I wanted a straight path. I didn't want to have to go hiking up and over mountains. I didn't want to have to fly. Hey, B, I gotta go. Love your stream. Raid you later. Okay, thank you for being here, and thank you for the raid. I appreciate that. Have a good day yourself, General. Rod says, I wasn't attempting to post a link. No clue why Stream Elements thought I was. Probably the whatever letter followed, maybe if you had placed a period, was too close. There was no space. It was the ellipsis. Okay, Fox knows things more than I do. But can you see that little bit of stone over there, that cobblestone, and that little bit of wooden structure up there, and that little cage right there? You can guess what that is, right? Y'all know? Yeah. It's an outpost. So there's close proximity to an outpost. And I haven't made it safe yet, so that's why I've kept this the way I have. So until I get that done in safety, it is what it is. And where will I go back to say goodbye? And we will have to see who is streaming. Oops, getting dark. Run, bee, run. I know you have your bed on you. And you're running into the sun, but stuff's going to spawn out here. I know it is. Back in the day, Bee would never have taken this chance. Never in a million years. Bee would be screaming like a little girl. Of course, she is a girl, but you know what I mean. And I made some stairs here to go to my pumpkins and all that stuff. And yeah, so that's the extent of I call it the HUD, of the HUD realm. It's not a lot. It's a month old. So we'll put a pretty picture behind me. We'll do that. And then we'll see who's out there that's live. We will go back over here. And see who we can see. Where's that? Get refresh so I can see who's live. Let's see. Oh, we have Geo Girl. She's 6 years on Twitch. Please, someone tell me she's not getting ready to raid out herself. We have Eric. Rated him, I believe, pretty recently. And we have Toasty Puma. He's on Alpha Craft. That's Java. So I think maybe it's time again for Geo Girl. Is it G-I-R-L? So we're going to raid to her. Want to thank you, Gary, for the gift sub to ITT Tom. And let's see. We had the raids from General Greasebot. We had the raid from the Big Red 1967. And we had a raid from Draco's Funhouse. There was someone else. Oh, and Moa, from Moa. We had a raid from Moa. There were 4 raids? I think I may have missed someone earlier than Draco. I think I may have missed when Draco came in. I apologize for that. And Everyone, thank you for being here and putting up with my analysis paralysis of not knowing what I'm doing, other than showing things off again, to mostly. And you all have a good evening, and let's see, raid type B girl. And we'll see you next week. Well, we'll see you actually before next week, because I'll see most of you in chats elsewhere. Have a good night, everyone. Bye.